Today we are going to do a drawing activity. Then we are going to learn about the position of our lips when we pronounce E and I. We are also going to learn about the position of our tongue when we pronounce E and I. And we are going to wrap up class with a mini activity. Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about two new sounds, E and I. E and I. Okay, so we are going to start off class with a drawing activity. Go ahead and take out a piece of paper and a pencil. Okay, now I want you to draw a ship. 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 Please draw a ship now. So, what did you draw? Did you draw a boat, like in this picture? Or did you draw an animal, like in this picture? You should have drawn a boat, like in this picture. This is a picture of a ship. 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 And this is a picture of a sheep. 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 As you can see, ship and sheep sound very similar. The only difference is that ship uses the I sound and sheep uses the E sound. Listen to the difference. Ship, sheep, ship, sheep, ship, sheep, I, E, I, E, I, E. It is important to pronounce I and E correctly because if you don't, this could lead to miscommunication at your jobs, during your presentations, during daily conversations, and more. So that is why I am teaching you I and E. This will be a useful lesson because Chinese learners usually struggle with the sound I. You should already know how to pronounce E because this sound is in Chinese. So, can you repeat after me? E, E. E. Now let's look at exactly how we pronounce this sound. As I mentioned before, the E sound is in the word sheep. In order to make the E sound, you need to spread your lips into a smile, like in this picture. I'm going to repeat the sound, and I want you to pay attention to the position of my lips. E, E, E. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Now I want you to repeat the E sound after me. Remember to spread your lips into a smile. Okay, so repeat after me. E, E, E. Now I'm going to say sheep. So repeat after me. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Now let's look at the second sound, I, which is in the word ship. In order to make the sound I, your lips are more relaxed. They are more open and your jaw drops a little and your lips are not as spread as they are in E. I'm going to repeat the E and I sounds, and I want you to pay attention to the position of my lips. E, I, E, I, E, I. Now I'm going to repeat the words sheep and ship. And I want you to, again, pay attention to the position of my lips. Sheep, ship, sheep, ship, sheep, ship. When I say E, my lips are spread out into a smile, and my lips are only slightly open. E. When I say I, my lips become more relaxed and they drop open a little bit. And because they are more relaxed, they're not as spread out. Now we are going to practice saying the I sound. I want you to look at your lips in a mirror. So please pause this and find a mirror if you can. Remember that you want your lips to look like this picture. So go ahead and look at your lips in the mirror and repeat after me. I, I, I. Ship, ship, ship. Now let's look at the tongue when you say the E sound. So here's a picture of the side of someone's face. Here are the lips, the roof of the mouth. Here is the tongue. Here is the back of the throat. So here is the tip of the tongue, and here is the rest of the tongue. So when you pronounce E, the middle of the tongue is pulled upwards towards the roof of your mouth. The tongue is also pulled forwards towards the front of your mouth. As you can see in this picture, the tongue is pulled upwards and forwards, and the tongue is almost touching the roof of the mouth. Let's look at the tongue position for I. When you pronounce I, your tongue is not pulled as far upwards, and it is not pulled as far forwards. Instead, it's more relaxed. Your tongue is more in the center of your mouth. That's why there is more space between the tongue and the roof of the mouth, because the tongue is more relaxed, and there's more space between the tongue and the front of the mouth because the tongue is more relaxed and in the center of your mouth. Now that we have learned about the lip and tongue position for these sounds, I want to practice these sounds again. So for the E sound, we know that our lips are slightly open, they are spread out into a smile. And then we know that our tongue is forwards towards the front of the mouth, and it is also pulled upwards towards the roof of the mouth. So repeat after me. E, E, E. Remember that when you say the sound, the tongue is close to the roof of the mouth. Repeat after me. E, E, E. Now let's practice saying I. Remember that our lips are more relaxed, they're more open, and the jaw drops a little. And our tongue is also more relaxed and it's not as far forwards. It's not as far forwards and it's not as far upwards. It's more in the center of the mouth and it's more relaxed. So repeat after me. I, I, I. Okay, let's practice E and I together. Repeat after me. E, I, E, I, E, I. Pay attention to the position of my lips. E, I. Now look at these set of words. Each row has two words that are very similar. The only difference is the sound E and I. So repeat after me. Heat, hit, feet, fit, teen, tin, green, grin. Finally, we are going to wrap up our lecture with a mini activity. So I will say a sentence and I want you to choose the correct response. For example, let's say I said the sentence, "The ship was loud." You would either choose A, yes, it has a loud horn, or B, yes, but so are all of the other animals on the farm. So, which response would make sense? If I said the ship was loud, which response out of these two would be correct or would make sense? Yes, A would be the correct answer. I said the ship was loud, and an appropriate response would be yes, it has a loud horn. Now we are actually doing the activity. So I will say a sentence and you will choose a correct and appropriate response. Here is the sentence. The dog bit me. The dog bit me. The dog bit me. Is an appropriate response A or B? Please comment on this voice thread with your answer.